Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Zips offense takes the field for the first time today. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Dropping back, it's Algier. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Zips. On to attempt the try. Oh, it's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Flips it out in the flat. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Got his man down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Lining up to convert third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice.
And they got him for the sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Verrier. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
On the move at the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Zips have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Akron!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to...
Ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, that's the second fumble of the game. That's day one. Like, we go over this, cover each point of the football, tuck it away. Don't reach it out from your body. So frustrating for a coach. You draw up all these scripts and all these plays, and the first thing you do the first 2 drives is cough the football.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Got his man in the middle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Zips have it with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Algier. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Zips. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Northwestern right back to the line.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Tempo and overdrive.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Wants to throw. It's Verrier. He lofts one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And the returner will be brought down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Makes the grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Algier. Makes the grab. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Now they'll run the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll go with the running game on fourth down here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to scramble. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Gets rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hernandez. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Zips are flying down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Now improvising. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Akron!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The give to the right. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Northwestern right back to the line. Caught in the backfield. It's Mayo. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. And the Wildcats pick up the first down.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for a man. It's Verrier. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Mayo. Turns it on in midfield. Running toward the tape. The tag. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. USF has had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 21 to East Carolina. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly complete.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. Maybe we want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. and I got to be able to throw you the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's very air. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to take off. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. And the Zips want to pick up the tempo. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Still on his feet at the 45. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Algier. He's going for a big play downfield and is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
That's caught. It's Hernandez. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Zips.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points and punches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Northwestern wants to go quickly. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Snagged in the middle, it's Hernandez. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Lets it fly deep downfield. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Scanning the field, it's Algier. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabs it in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Akron! And the route is on. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. To throw, it's Verrier. Fires to the right. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Northwestern coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
At the 45, on its way. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's got his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound it in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Verrier. Quarterback adapting. Striving for the goal line. Loose football. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He now has 84 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Looking for a gap. It's Dalton. Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense.
Here we go.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Line getting set on second down.
After 36. Brings up.
He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northwestern will line up with a first and goal.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense, the ground game clicking? Or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Back to throw, it's Verrier. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. The snap sets up to throw. Going for 6. He caught it. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. On the move. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll try it again. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, big juke to get past. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football.